Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, roadies. I am here with Mr. Brian Daigle. We are here to discuss some shows we've been working on, our current situation with a lot of the ideas we've been having, trying to figure out which ones to implement, which ones to do first, which ones we think you guys are going to like the most. Of course, you've hopefully tuned into Daigle's Digest. I almost said Daigle's Diaries. That would have been funny too, but Daigle's Digest, which has been a lot of fun to do for Brian. And of course, those are going to be coming daily as often as we can get them out. And hopefully you're enjoying those. And we've got a few others on the go. But we did come up with one idea that we think is going to be probably one of the most fun to do. So Brian, I'll let you sort of explain here what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Brian, just to enhance a bit what you said. The four of us at Tottenham On Tour have had so many ideas. We've had meetings about brand new content to whet the appetite of all our subscribers, all our wonderful subscribers, and newer content that no one else is doing. And obviously, because of all my going back to England and back and forth, it's just been time, effort, trying to get everyone together. But we had a good few, and then we whittled it down to the right. There's a select few, and we're like, okay, so let's do this. We need to do one as a teaser. And just the background story of it, it was obviously when I was back in London, I was going to the watch along for the Leeds game, and I was actually doing it with Simeon and Henry Wright. And this idea just kept going round and round in my head, and it popped into my head. And I actually left the watch along because I needed the bathroom, but voice noted all of you guys because I had an earworm. In my head, and I just couldn't get this song out of my head. And then out of nowhere, magic happened, and that song was.
Well, I'm gonna preface it with yeah, I'm not gonna preface it. Take a listen, take a watch.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
And there you have it, folks. Straight out of Kante. A great idea from Brian Daigle. Straight out of Kante instead of straight out of Compton, obviously. So we, I did a little bit of work on sampling the track, the original track, and some of the bits and pieces, and then made it sound like he's saying Kante, which was fun to do as well. And the idea of this is essentially, everybody watches the videos of the managers, their managers, particularly ours, and Antonio Kante, and hearing what he's got to say pregame, team news, injuries, all the kind of stuff. So he obviously has quite a bit of fun with the media and how he speaks to them. I think we're going to have a little bit of fun with pulling it apart a little bit. Some of it will be kind of jokingly. Some of it will be, there'll be some serious stuff that comes out that he's talking about. Obviously, there's been some great nuggets that have happened recently that we wish we were doing the show already for. Some of the stuff he said about Mikel Arteta in particular, with whining too much and stuff. So there's just so many. There's so many, as you said, earworms, but in what he says as well. And so we think that this is just going to be a ton of fun for us to do. So, Brian, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, why we are dropping this now is obviously we are going to do this for the very first time. It was going to be all started at the beginning of the season, but the very first, coming straight out of Kante, will be the Norwich game. Yep. So we will be breaking down his press conference, his pre-match and his post-match. And then as of next season, it'll be a regular thing. And as we know, hopefully it will include Champions League nights as well, so we can be extra busy. But it's just, I even spoke to Ben and Simeon about this, because obviously they have their press conference bit where they break it down. But when I told them this, they're like, I love this idea. It's brilliant. So it's just going to, like you said, it's going to be fun. We're going to break it down and have a little bit of fun with it. I think it's going to be pre-recorded. In fact, it will be pre-recorded. So we can really dive into it and not have you have the comments sidetrack us. But we would love your feedback.
Get in the comments and talk to, have a laugh with us about it as well.
Exactly.
Anything you may have to add to some of the things he's going to say.
Exactly. And just in closing, this is just one of the ideas that are coming your way for the next season. We, like I said, Tottenham on Tour are ready for action next season. And this is just a drip of what's coming your way, guys. So we hope you enjoy it.
Little taste. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers.
Ta-da.
Tottenham On Tour.